Northbury Grove is a quaint forest community. The serenity and solitude of Northbury Grove is far removed from the chaos and cultural cacophony of Spectre City, just a few hours away. But on one fateful night, this humble community will be shaken to its core by the harrowing crimes of a cold-blooded killer. Connor and Crystal are among the dozens traveling to Spectre Forest. Deep within the woods is the Rock the Warehouse Music Festival. They've arrived early to get their volunteer passes from their friend Grace Bailey. Little do they know, they should have sat this one out.
If that isn't the rise up to an 80s slasher, I don't know what is. Okay, so hopefully production quality should be a little bit better this time around. I fiddled around with some lights and I fiddled around with some other bits and bobs in order to try and make things a bit nicer for you. And I found this very interesting looking game. So, I'm really hoping for a Freddy Krueger kind of thing going on here. Spectre Forest. The night before the festival. Where have I heard the phrase Spectre City before? That's been featured in another game, hasn't it? I don't know what's going on with them logs, but they're certainly having the time of their life. What? The campsite is set up. We should go and meet Grace. My backpack. Okay, Weston. No, bring those back. I needed those. I hadn't finished with those. Nobody is keeping score here, right? What are you talking about? What is that? Oh, it's your shadow. Oh, you're surprisingly well defined for a game like this. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what we're doing. Okay, I can press tab to comment on something, I suppose. Hello. Grace hasn't picked up her phone in hours. They're probably wasted. Okay, do I need to take my backpack with me? Everything I have to my name, it's not much. Where'd you go? Come back. Oh, there you are. You're following me. Okay, thank you. Of that, I suppose I'm grateful. Okay, I see I have some sort of problem with a fused spine, and I am unable to bend my neck in order to actually see, in order to fit underneath the branch. I must walk around. Okay, this is an odd place to have a music festival, he says, knowing absolutely nothing about where music festivals are kept. Abandoned car. Who would have just leave the car running like that? Thousands of fans, 33 DJs, 14 bands, 9 floors, 1 warehouse, and 15,000 gallons of vomit. What does that say? Bale was here. Was he really? What is that? Your interview is scheduled for tomorrow. Expect a City Civic Plaza. Arrive at 6 PM. That's very late. Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's really appreciated. I'm currently headed to the King's Comfort Motel, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. How do I put this away? There we are. Okay. So somebody with more potential than me had left their damaged phone in the toilet. I think the answer must be explosive diarrhea. I think that's the clear answer to this question. Okay, never mind that. Never mind that for 5 minutes. Let's try and find Grace. I don't know why I'm perpetually looking at things through a camera. On the upper right it says camera, on the lower... Oh, the upper left it says camera, on the upper lower right I cannot get my directions the right around today. It says record. It's a little odd. Natural something spirits. The only one made was on 100% organic tobacco harvested from the Outcast Islands. How do you make synthetic tobacco? I think if synthetic tobacco was a thing, it would already exist. Is that a person? No, I think it's just a box. Where are all the people? Why are there lava lamps? So sorry, festival has been cancelled. Due to circumstances beyond our control, this weekend's event has been cancelled. The Northbury Grove Police Department has ordered a local curfew, and we have been forced to postpone the event until a later date. Please be considerate to the local townfolk as you leave the area and drive safe. Refunds will be fulfilled through the box office. You can also choose to take a free upgrade to VIP tickets to the rescheduled events. No ticket, no exchange necessary. See you soon. So there was something going down with the police. Ale Pong. That's the name of a Star Wars character. Okay, is this the beer pong table? Can I interact with this at all? I don't think so. What's this? What? Image 55 for 55. What am I looking at? Are those like the straps that come down on those denim overalls, whatever they're called? Put it away. How do I put this thing away? There we go. Right. What's this? Where is everyone? Well, it's pretty obvious where everyone is. They've all left because the festival's been cancelled. My giddy, aren't you? A bit slow on the uptake, aren't you, old boy? Okay, can I interact with any of this? Drink whatever under the sun is in this vase. Who brings a radio to a music festival? Doesn't make any sense. Oh, drums. Brilliant. What on earth is this? I don't know. Do you have anything else to say? Stop staring at me, weirdo. Sheesh, I've looked at you twice in like 6.5 minutes. Calm down. Okay, this looks important. We should look around the parking lot. Okay. Your free parking ticket voucher. That's better. I can actually see what I'm doing now. Okay, I've no idea why that went like that. Never mind. Let's ignore that. So we need to check out the parking lot, but I don't know where the parking lot is. I don't seem to have a map, certainly not by pressing M. I run? Yes, I can run. Okay, so let's stick to the lights, because presumably the lights must form a path. Let's stick to the lights and see if we can find this car park, and that might bring us some more information about what's going on. A car. Anything else in the toilets? Not a question I thought I was going to be saying this evening, but never mind. What have we got here? Is this the same message as before? Yes it is. A lock. Why is it locked, and where is everybody? Need to cut the lock. Okay. Wow, this is a very hilly car park. Okay. So we need to find some bolt cutters. That's an objective I can live with. I don't know why I'm going to circumnavigate the car park just to see if there's any gaps in the fence. There obviously aren't going to be. Okay, let's get back on the trail and see if we can have a look around. There must be some bolt cutters somewhere, or something vaguely similar to bolt cutters, so let's see what we've got over here. Possibly they're back in my backpack in the tent, but why would you bring bolt cutters to a festival? Never having been to one, I'm not entirely sure the kind of things that you take, but I'm pretty sure you don't take bolt cutters. What does that say? Oh, that must be the motel they were talking about. What's this, a flashlight? I think so, but I can't seem to pick it up. What does this say? Alcana Industries. Okay. Okay, never mind. Well, at least if it's an industrial area, it might possibly have some tools in it. Spooky. I like it. There's not an awful lot of nice sort of VHS 80s low budget slasher-y type of horror games these days, which is a bit of a shame because I feel like it's a genre that's extremely fun, certainly for myself. But you don't see a lot of that these days, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, any of these cupboards? Oh, in the safe? There's a box. Can't click on the box, interact with the box. I just press tab to say this nondescript phrase again. Okay, so this truck's still going, but I can't get in to drive it away. Now that my life has been thoroughly ruined by that fact, we can continue to explore this place. This isn't quite as bountiful as I had originally thought it would be. Really would have thought there'd be something here, but it doesn't seem like there is. It seems completely empty. It's empty as a miser's charity donation pot, to reuse one of my stock phrases. This place really is absolutely empty. There's definitely no entrances on it. It's a big old window. 2 big old windows, but there's no door. Oh, here's the door. Oh, Phil, you are as blind as a badger sometimes. Light Ridge Heights. From affordable apartments to luxury suites, Light Ridge Heights meets every house's needs. It was an easy rhyme you could have put in there just for the sake of being annoying, but never mind. It's a woman crying about her baby. Sounds like she lost it. Never in the history of technology has the television been that cubic. Just putting that out there. Right, anyone we can call. Old phone, I wish it worked. Who would you call? Somebody has been watering this, unless it's fake, and by the bottom of it, it looks like a pineapple, so it may be fake. Play an old VHS tape. VHS, it's all the rage right now. Well, I mean, unsurprisingly, VHS was something of a revolution in optical media, in comparison to what else was available at the time.
The police department have issued a statement saying the nature of the crime scenes indicates this is not the work of the Waste Riders gang, but that of a serial killer. A mandatory curfew is in place, and the annual Rock the River has been postponed. Festival goers are advised to find indoor accommodations, with King's Comfort being the closest option, just 3 miles away from the festival site. Under no circumstances should anyone camp in the woods. A killer is at large in the area. El Canon's long-abandoned factory has for too many cycles, according to Northbury Grove locals. As the town grows into a tourist hotspot, more and more are petitioning to tear down the building, burying its controversial history with it. More on that later. But first, a breaking story. Another body has been found on Route 20, marking the 3rd in just the last week. The Northbury Grove Police Department have issued a statement saying the nature of the crime scenes indicates this is not the work of the Waste Riders gang, but that
it's literally starting again. Okay, never mind. I can't use this as there's no power. Okay, so they were saying something about this building and that it's had a controversial past and that it's not good. And they also said that nobody should be camping in the woods, which is of course the thing I'm doing. So that's great, and I'm also a little bit worried about leaving my friend out on the doorstep in the street, waiting for her to just die there. What is that? It looks like a tiny model of a house. Open any of these? Nope. A plate. These don't look old. That's kind of weird. Plates haven't exactly changed much over the years. They're all basically exactly the same, if I'm honest. From ancient Roman plates to modern plates, they're all basically the same thing. Okay, so there must be a way of getting the power back on. More VHS tapes. Can't interact with these ones though. Machines. Swimmer's choice. That's literal sperm. Why would you use that as your advertising slogan? In the event of an emergency, panic, because you can't read what this says because it's all squiffy. Okay, so there's a locker room. Anything in here? There's a fire extinguisher. That might come in handy for bludgeoning somebody over the bonds with. Many coat hangers. Man alive, I'd kill for this many coat hangers. Oh, this is that. Oh, it's just a load of trash. Sorry. There's some horrible monster. Right, let's just open all these quickly. Anything in here? Oh, some boxes. Nothing I can interact with though, so... Nothing there. Nothing very exciting at all. Anything up there? Nope, don't see anything. Anything in here? There's a hole, which a monster might be able to climb through, but nothing I can interact with. Okay, let's go upstairs. See what else we can find. Please. I probably shouldn't be just standing here waiting for the monster to say hello to me, but I'm going to. Okay. Oh, for goodness. So, this is the key card reader! Okay, that escalated extraordinarily quickly. Sheesh. Okay, so let's just recap what happened. We went up a staircase, and we saw a bright light. Then we turned around, and there was a painting of an old person. Then all of a sudden there was a monster breaking through a door. Then I walked into a room with loads of hanging corpses in it. Then there was a... Okay, there's nothing there of interest. Then I walked into a room full of hanging corpses. Then I found a machine that required a key card, and then I died. Anyway, how was your weekend? Sheesh. Okay, so let's never go back that way ever again, and let's go someplace else. Anything in here? No. Okay, so this looks like it could be a lot more fun than I gave it credit for. What does this say? A fuse. Maybe I can get the power on. Okay, so there must be a key card in here that I can use, and there must also be a fuse box of some kind that I can use to power up the place and get things working again. So it looks like we're going for some relatively standard mechanics at this point, so I'm not complaining about that in the least. Something that I can understand is appreciated. Aha, this looks important. Ah, fish tank. It's fake. No, it's probably a real fish tank, it just doesn't have any real fish in it. Never heard of a fake fish tank before. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm always out to be proven wrong. Okay, anything in these drawers? No. Anything in this clock? An old grandfather clock. Oops. Did I do a bad? I don't know. I just sort of pressed buttons and then things started happening. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, I cannot do anything with this until I get the power on. So I've got to find some sort of a fuse box. Which... Oh, shush. Where's the door gone? Here it is. So there must be a fuse box somewhere. Let me... Okay, I can turn the light off and I can crouch. So possibly there's some sneaking going to be involved. There's nothing in there. That's not a fuse box, is it? It's a tank. I have no idea what this is. I think it's a tank. That's just another room into the lockers. I'm going to close that just in case. So let's try going through here this time. Okay, there must be a way to hide, right? There must be something I can hide in or hide at. Keycard? Okay, this is the keycard. Maybe this can open a door. Yes, it must open the door, which requires a massive keycard reader. Funny, I didn't think... Oh, bolt cutters, yes. I want the bolt cutters. I can't find them, though. Okay, keycard reader? What? I have the card. I need to... Oh, really need the power for this as well. I suppose that's only logical. Did you see some... Yes, there he is. Okay. Well, there it is. I don't know what it is yet. Okay, so... What does that say? Is that the fuse... Okay, that must be the fuse box. Which means... The bolt cutters must be around here somewhere. They can't be far away. Oh, gosh. This was a bad idea. I've now backed myself into a dead end. I don't like this. I should re-emphasize that. I don't like that. Well, I mean, I do like this. It's very good. But at the same time, we want you to screw off and die, preferably. Hygienic bathtub. Also shockingly shallow. Just like my mother-in-law. Right. Never mind that. Can I hide in here? I can hide in the... In these, Outlast style. Okay. Is he in here? Doesn't look like it. Can I flip this switch? This looks like a power switch. Maybe I need to fit the fuse first and then come back to these. Man, where are these bolt cutters? I'm not asking for things to be handed to me on a silver plate, but still, you know. A little bit of a clue would be nice. Okay, I might have to go back outside again. Yeah, I can't make any more progress without the cutters. Did I shut all these doors behind me? Because I'd be willing to swear that I didn't. Did I hear that open? I honestly have no idea. Oh gosh, wrong way, wrong way. Where's the door? Where's the door? Where's the door? Where are the doors? Okay, it's very... Oh, great, another week. I'm gonna die, horrible. The fact that they've designed the sound to come from every single direction imaginable doesn't help. Well, it took a lot longer for me to die that time than I thought than it did last time. Sheesh, man alive. They don't let up, do they? I like this. I really, really like this. Right, okay. Okay. That must mean that the bolt cutters must be on this building. In this building, somewhere there must be bolt cutters. Somewhere. Been around forever. I'm not sure what it is they do. Okay. I didn't even get a good look at him. I think he looked like he had some sort of overalls on and a big knife. Maybe possibly some kind of mask. I'm not sure. But okay, right. Let's just look around nice and thoroughly. Just check every corner and just find these accursed bolt cutters. So yeah, it must be that you come here and you... Oh yeah, I didn't pick up the fuse before, did I? You come here and you get the bolt cutters, which then allow you into the car park. That must be how the system works. Okay, this time let's not set off the clock, because I can't possibly imagine that does anything positive. Behind this chair, nope. No, I'm not clicking on the clock. Not gonna do that, I'm not that stupid. Okay. Was that everything up this end? Definitely nothing in there. Yeah, I am highly confused, because I'm not seeing these... Did I see this before? This seems like a total waste of space. Oh, hang on a minute, I'll stop quoting my school reports for you and I'll actually get on with my life. Okay, so maybe it's slightly randomly generated in the sense that the items move each time. Okay, so we've got the key card. Just need to find the bolt cutters. Where are the cutters? For crying out loud. Don't make me check all of these again. Why can't I have the fire extinguisher? Fire extinguishers are wonderful for defending yourself. I think it'd be much to ask for. Mind you, this is a... Oh no, there's a box. Sorry, I thought it was just a hole in the ground for some stupid reason. I guess this wouldn't be a slasher if I was able to defend myself. Okay, never mind. Let's just keep looking. Any funny comments about these you wish to make, Mr. Witty Person? A small poster. Some bolt cutters and a way out of here would be nice. I need to open the fence. Yes, I know that. I'm trying to get that done as well. These definitely aren't the cutters, are they? No, okay. That just seems to be some kind of little model. Okay, who are you? Presumably you're the bloke in charge of all of this. You're the founder of this industry. And as such, are total evils. Right, let's just shut this. And see what happens. God, no, I'm here. Oh, come on, just go by. But enough about me trying to convince people at the bar of doing certain things. Let's just... Just... Oh, God. Right, okay. I can't track this. That's just that poster that reminds me of Arkham City. Oh! Of course this would be where the bolt cutters are. How stupid of me. coffins, a board of pictures. These are pictures of festival goers. Grace is on here. Well, that answers that question then. Severed limb, a doll wrapped in human skin. Okay. You don't want me involved in all of your business. I get that, but at the same time, could you give me the freaking cutters? Mate, could you calm down? Life ain't so bad. Just stop howling and moaning for 2 seconds. Sheesh. Okay, so we found the killer's lair, and we found what's happened to Grace. So that's lovely. Sheesh. Man, I don't even have time to process this. Where is he? It's too close, I'm not going out yet. He's got horns! Okay, so that must be where the guns are. Oh, for goodness sake, you overly sensitive twit! You go through the door! It's always a difficult... Oh, why does he close every door behind him? Kitty Aunt. Why does he have to be such a virtuous imbecile? Give a man a chance. Oh, hi. Man alive. This game doesn't let up. Okay. Okay, so I need to find the fuse and the key card, and then I can get back up there. I get that. The bolters have got to be in there. Where else could they be? They've got to be in there somewhere. I've just got to find them. Man, you have to be so quick because he is extremely sensitive to your presence, and he will pick up on where you are very quickly and very easily. So there really is no margin for error. Which is not easy in a very cramped and dark environment. It really does not make things straightforward. Right, never mind. Where is the fuse? Is that the fuse? There's the fuse. Right, okay, at least I've got the fuse now. Key card? No, okay. Okay, so we've got what we can from downstairs. Let's head back upstairs. Gosh, I don't want to have to check all of these. Does that say anything interesting? No. Okay, so the key card must be the way out of here, right? The key card must be the thing which opens the door, which allows me out, since the front door is now locked. Okay, so he comes from downstairs, so maybe I should just run straight for his room. He says, going straight the wrong way. And then forgetting immediately where the room is. This one? Yes, it is. Okay, so... Am I inside? Yes, I think so. Okay. Just chill. It's alright. It's okay. Calm down. It's not the end of the universe. We're all going to be fine. Okay, so we just got to get out of the closet, go left, get into the room with all of the Ed Gein memorabilia, find the bolt cutters, pry open the fence, put the fuse in, turn the power back on, get the key card, put it in the reader, and get out the door. Okay. On paper, this is perfectly straightforward. However, I somehow doubt it's going to remain that way. Okay, I'm going to try and crouch and just quickly get in, look around. Severed limbs. No bolt cutters, though. Why no bolt cutters? Why no bolt cutters? Yeah, I think he's got some kind of deer horns or something. Oh, shit. Okay, he definitely responds to light. He definitely responds to light, is what we've learned. This is a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. And it's only tough because I can't find the cursed bolt cutters. Sheesh. I mean, at this point, I'll go to the shop and buy a pair of bolt cutters if you want. It's not at a frustrating level yet, but it's certainly on the road. If this keeps on like this, so let's just take a moment. I'll take a moment. I'll just breathe and relax a tiny bit, and I'll try and make a bit of progress for us. Okay, okay. Finally, finally. How to get the car and get the heck out of here. Right. Okay. So, sit rep. Sit rep. I have found the bolt cutters. Seem the items are merely randomly placed. 3 items: the fuse, the key card, and the... Oh gosh! He's so sensitive, I tell you. Will you get through the door? Thank you for crying out loud. Where was I? I feel completely forgotten. The long and the short of it is I had the bolt cutters for 2 seconds before I got murdered. Great. Okay. Yes. It's annoying because I have to check the entire world, the entire bottom floor very thoroughly first before I'm able to actually go back up and have another try at actually defeating him, because things are always put in the most insignificant random of places, which is rather annoying. Never mind, at least we have found the bolt cutters. If nothing else, at least we know they exist. Basically, you just need to wander around and survive long enough for you to be able to find all 3 items and then use all 3 items, which is not the easiest thing in the world. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Let's just wander around a bit longer and find these things, preferably before we go stark raving mad. Right, okay. Bolt cutters and the key card again. I still haven't found the fuse. Never mind the fuse. What? Pick it up! Excuse me? You're gonna bring me this close? Finally, for goodness sake. Right, now you're gonna come downstairs. For goodness sake. No, not in there, that's... Coming downstairs is a really, really bad idea because of how horribly dead-endy everything is. Just... Finally the fuse is on the lower floor. Right, now if we can just find the bolt cutters and get the hell out of here, I won't have a problem. Right, okay. Gotten close a couple of times, it seems like it's designed to be, certainly from the evidence that I've seen so far, to be 2 items, or at least 1 item has to be upstairs. It's never that all 3 items are downstairs, and I've yet to see the bolt cutters up downstairs. So sometimes the fuse is upstairs, sometimes the key card's upstairs, but it seems like the bolt cutters are always upstairs. Okay, so also found it's useful to mostly wander around with your flashlight off, because he does respond to the flashlight, and the stuff that you need to pick up does have a slight glow on it, so having the light off can help you identify where the thing you're looking for is. Right, okay. Okay, we just gotta find the bolt cutters. Really? You just changed? Really? Really? So every single time you've patrolled by going around in one specific circuit, and now you just suddenly decide to change for no reason? For crying out loud. I'd also just like to ask a quick question, if I may be so bold. What does the control panel next to the radio do? Because there is no way on earth, after you've put the power back on, are you going to be able to get back downstairs to the control room. There's no way you're going to be able to do that. Absolutely none on earth. Right. Thank you. This time you're doing what you've done every single other time. That much I can appreciate, you stupid imbecile. Ugh, you moronic, overweight, stab-happy goose. Right. Finally. Oh, what? Why is he changing direction now? He never changed directions. For ages he never changed directions, and now he's changing directions constantly. It's driving me up the wall. I just like when a situation has a clearly defined set of rules. And when those rules seem to just be malleable on a whim, that doesn't seem very fair to me. If rules change based on other rules, that's fine. But when rules just randomly at the snap of a finger change for no good reason, and seem purely be to just add random elements into them, that really gets on my nerves. Would this guy kindly just shove off? This is the problem, his footsteps don't get any quieter, so how under the sun are you supposed to know when you're supposed to leave? Finally. Thank you. About freaking time. See what I mean? Sometimes he walks past rooms and he doesn't give two flying monkeys uncles, and other times he really doesn't. He just waltzes straight by them, other times he goes into them and has a good look round. He just cannot make up his mind, the fickle oaf. Really? And other times when he's chasing you, he'll scream his head off, and other times when he's chasing you, he won't make a sound. Of course he won't, because, you know, then we actually have a consistent experience that will actually be fun and challenging, rather than just random freaking rubbish. Kind of stuff that makes sense, can we? Stuff that makes sense, then you might actually be able to make a video worth watching. Can't have none of that, can we? You open the gate. I found the bolt cutters, for crying out loud! This game. Screw this game. Just screw it and its random, ridiculous nature. Screw the way that it makes you wander around these cramped, claustrophobic, nasty little environments every single time before you're able to go back upstairs and actually have a proper try. Screw it for having inconsistent footsteps, which make it impossible to locate where he is. Screw it for having an inconsistent maneuver on his movements, meaning you cannot predict what his pattern is going to be. Screw this game for having inconsistency over what sounds he makes when he's chasing you, making it impossible to know whether it's safe to get into the cupboard or not. And screw this game most of all for having things that you have to click on like 16 times before you're actually able to pick the accursed thing up. I just want a nice, clearly defined set of rules. That's all I want. Just so that I know that if I do A and B and C in the correct manner, at the correct times, I know that I will win. And it's not a matter of banging my head against the wall in the blind hope that maybe this time fate will be kind. Right, let's do this song and the dance again for about the 17th time, shall we? Is consistency so much to ask for? That things just make sense and have pre-established patterns that become predictable? Surely the whole point of a game is that you figure out what's going on and then you try and beat it. Not you wander around randomly and aimlessly doing trial and error until something finally works. Where I come from, that's not the definition of a game. Ugh. It just gets on my nerves. It just gets under my skin. Because as much as I will admit that I'm not a games designer, at the same time, I do not feel like it would require the brain power of Albert Einstein to just make things straightforward rather than meaninglessly obtuse. I picked up the... I picked up the keycard in this sink. You saw me do it! Give me the strength. Give me the strength not to rip my own throat out. I am a murderous psychopath, which means I can tell when a potential victim is in another room with a closed door between us and he's sitting still, not making a sound with his flashlight off. I can sense that he's there, run in there and stab him in the face. Yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it? As much as I'm not a man that likes to repeat himself, screw this game. Like, seriously, this game set things up and it was looking fantastic. This was genuinely looking like one of the best things I've played in months. And then I had to pull this on me. This inconsistent, oh, we don't care about the rules so long as we screw your evening over. I'm not asking for it to be easy. I'm not asking for it to be simple. I'm not asking for it to be basic. I am asking for this. A consistent set of predetermined rules which can be understood by a human being of reasonable intelligence and dedication to the job. Rules that, when understood by such a human, can be used to understand how the enemy will work in a way such that you can defeat it in a reasonable length of time. Am I getting that here, today, in this particular scene? No, I am not. That is why I say, screw this game. So, here I am again, wasting more of my accursed time trying to solve this freaking puzzle. And you know what the worst part is? I know there's more after this. There's got to be, or else what would the bolt cutters be for? Would you go through the door? Crying out loud. It's not complicated. See there, I've been closer to him before with the flashlight on and he's noticed me. I've been further away rather. But now, oh no, you can get up close and personal, you don't care. Seriously. Set some rules and live by them. Do you have to hit the control panel to turn the keycard reader on? Do you have to do that? You know what the thing that really pokes at my core with this bull? You know what really hits me in my core? The fact that I looked at this game and thought it was really good months ago, but I saw that it was too large to download at home, so I waited until I came here to the city where I have slightly faster internet in order to download it. But then I had a problem with my Wi-Fi dongle, which meant I couldn't actually download the thing because my computer was constantly cutting out of internet, causing network failures which cancelled the download partway through. And then I finally got an evening with a lovely consistent 2.5 megabyte download speed, and I was able to get hold of this game. And now, after all of that looking at it and thinking it was going to be amazing and make a brilliant video, after all of that time and anticipation and effort, after all of that, what do I find? Just like everything else, it's a load of absolute rubbish. Seriously. In the past, with games, I have held back criticisms, alright? But seriously, this game doesn't care about rules. It takes rules and it throws them out the window of a skyscraper. It doesn't care about consistency, predictability, or anything that makes up a game. Because in my mind, a game is something that you can beat, not something that you bang your head against until you win. This is a game of banging your head against the wall, because you cannot develop a strategy because the rules are not fixed. Every single time the rules change. His movements are random. The information that he gives off, which tell you about his movements, are also random. His ability to detect you is random. The placement of the things that you need is random. This game does not care about rules. And that cheeses me off. But never mind. Technically, with the exception of the design choices on the enemy, it's very interesting. It sets up a nice environment, a nice backstory. It really does remind me of old, low-budget VHS slashers, which is a beloved genre of mine, which is one of the reasons I was so excited to play this game. It does everything well. So the moment I went upstairs in that building right there, everything in this game was going great, and I was ready to shower this game with more praises than I shower anything else. But this scene here is asinine. It's ridiculous. It's absurd, and it's depressing. And that's why I am not going to waste any more my time with this accursed thing. I've had it. If you like this game, good for you. If you can beat this game, bully for you. You're far better at this than I am. Congratulations, give yourself a pat on the back and a chocolate biscuit. I just do not understand how any rational, reasonable person can look at this and think that this is the way to do things. Please. Every single game has well-established rules that you can understand and hence win. This game took that idea and thought, what the hell is this? It looks like a foreign language to me. Better chuck this into the meat grinder. I will admit that some of my criticisms may not be wholly constructive, and that some of them may be slightly marred by my emotions from the frustration I am currently experiencing through dealing with this rubbish, but at the same time, I feel like the core of them is entirely justified. Anyway, whether you'll ever see this video or not, I don't know, but if you have seen it, then thank you very much for joining me for this rage-inducing experience of ridiculousness. But thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other and good night.